My brother fall for the wrong person would force me to draw a line in the sand with my own family, but some relationships are so toxic they start poisoning everyone around them. My brother Ethan and I have always been close. He's 2 years older, the kind of guy who remembers your coffee order and shows up with takeout when you've had a bad day. We grew up with just our mom after dad left, so we learned early how to lean on each other. When he started dating Rachel 6 months ago, I was happy for him. She seemed nice at first, sweet smile, funny stories about her job at the boutique downtown. They met at a mutual friends party, and things moved fast. Too fast, if I'm being honest. Within a month she was staying over most nights, talking about our future like they'd already planned the wedding. At first I brushed off the little things. The way she'd jokingly complain that Ethan spent too much time with me. The way she'd roll her eyes when I called him during their date nights. The way she'd casually mention how expensive her rent was right before asking if he could help with the bill. Ethan would laugh it off and send the money. She's going through a rough patch, he'd say. I love her. I want to support her. I tried to be supportive too. I invited her to family dinners, asked about her day, even helped her pick out a birthday gift for him. But every time I was around, she'd find a way to make little digs. Oh, you're so lucky you don't have to worry about rent like the rest of us. Or Ethan told me you still live at home. Must be nice having mom do everything. I'd smile through it, but it stung. Mom noticed too. She'd pull me aside after and say, she's a little sharp, isn't she? The real red flags started piling up around month 3. Ethan started canceling plans with me last minute because Rachel needed him. His savings account, which he'd been building for years, suddenly had big withdrawals. When I asked about it, he got defensive. She's my girlfriend. I want to help her. Then came the night she showed up at our mom's house crying about how her landlord was harassing her and she needed a place to stay. Mom, being mom, said yes. Just for a week, she said. That week turned into 3. That's when I started seeing the pattern. Rachel would wait until Ethan was at work, then borrow things from mom's closet or jewelry box. She'd complain about how broke she was, then post pictures on Instagram from expensive brunches with friends. Ethan would come home exhausted from overtime and she'd be on the couch scrolling her phone, asking him to order dinner. I'm too tired from job hunting, she'd say. But her job hunting seemed to involve a lot of shopping. I tried talking to Ethan privately. I'm worried about you. She's taking advantage. He got angry. You don't know her like I do. She's had a hard life. Her ex was abusive. I backed off, but the unease stayed. The breaking point came at mom's birthday dinner. The whole family was there. Me, Ethan, Rachel, our aunt and uncle. Rachel had been drinking a little too much and started telling a story about how broke she was and how Ethan was her hero for helping. Then she looked right at me and said, not everyone has family who can just hand over money whenever they want. The table went quiet. Mom looked uncomfortable. I felt my face burn. Later, when Rachel went to the bathroom, I pulled Ethan aside. This isn't healthy. She's using you, and she's starting to make digs at me and mom. He sighed. She's just insecure. She'll get better. I took a deep breath. I love you, but I can't watch this anymore. As long as you're with her, I can't be around her, and I won't pretend I respect the relationship. He looked hurt. You're really going to make me choose? I'm not making you choose. I'm choosing me and mom and our peace. Rachel came back and must have sensed the tension. She asked what was wrong. Ethan told her. She started crying, big loud sobs. I knew you hated me. You're just jealous because he's with me now. I stayed calm. I don't hate you, but I won't watch you drain my brother and make my family uncomfortable. You need to leave. She looked at Ethan, expecting him to defend her. He didn't. He just said, maybe it's time you go home. She stormed out, slamming the door so hard a picture fell off the wall. Ethan stayed that night. We talked until 2 a.m. He admitted he'd been feeling trapped, but didn't know how to end it. The next day, he broke up with her. She blew up his phone for weeks, crying, screaming, threatening to tell everyone he was abusive. He blocked her. Mom and I helped him change the locks on his place. He started therapy. Slowly, he's coming back to himself, laughing more, calling me just to chat, showing up for family dinners without excuses. Rachel tried one last thing, showing up at mom's house crying about how she lost the love of her life. Mom politely told her to leave and never come back. It's been 3 months. Ethan is single and happy. He's saving money again, smiling real smiles. Sometimes I miss the version of him before her, but I'm glad he's free. Turns out protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's necessary. And some people only learn that lesson when the door finally closes.